oh, if I only graduate from college, I'll be happy. Well, college graduates find out that's not true. Maybe for a little while. If only I find my soulmate. If only I have children. If only I had children, I'd be happy. If only I didn't have children, I'd be happy. If only I made more money and had a great career. All these things, but what life teaches us as we experience these things is none of them make us happy stably. We have moments of happiness, moments of sadness. Emotions pass like the weather. Sometimes this, sometimes that. But I used to think happiness was the key because all those things we thought we needed and wanted really represented happiness. All we really wanted to be was happy. Because if you're happy, who cares if you live in a hovel somewhere? So I thought that was the key to everything. Find a way to be happy. That's what my mother told me.
We can't find happiness in the world. By looking for happiness where it can't be found, we never find it. If we seek for happiness in an illusion, which the world is an illusion, then what we'll have is an illusion of happiness.
Every moment, I think to just look around us, to look in the eyes of another human being, to look at the sun, to look at the trees, the animals, I mean, it's everywhere. It's everywhere, the miraculous nature of the divine. And yeah, you see that, it cannot help but bring you joy.
It's the happiness that comes when you know none of this is real, none of this can affect you, and that you're free. The mind is free, and when the mind is free, it will return naturally to its home.
Can we ever find happiness? I think I just found it. Yeah, we can. Yeah, yes, we can find happiness, and the question is where we're looking for it.
So now we know happiness is all around us. It's been said that looking for happiness is like a fish in a lake looking for water. When we discover who and what we truly are, we're flooded with joy. People spend their entire lives searching for what will make them complete. If you ask almost any parent on this planet, myself included, what is the #1 thing they want for their children, they almost always reply with, I just want my children to be happy. Each of us is someone's child.
So you've heard a lot of people from numerous philosophical backgrounds talking about the nature of reality. Right now, you're most likely in one of 3 places. You could be thinking, these people are crazy. How do I turn this thing off? For some of you, it resonates, but you're not sure why it matters in your daily life. While others may be thinking to yourself, I know this is true. I've always known it to be true. Regardless of where you might be at this point, let's take a look at how you can benefit from these ideas.
So many people will ask me and they'll say, so what? So now I know. Great. How does this actually benefit me? Now that I know it's an illusion, what can I do about it? Well, the first part is that at least you have some awareness. You're awake. And once you now have that awareness and you're awake, it's very hard to go back to being ignorant. Of course, we say ignorance is bliss, and believe me, there are times when I wish I didn't know any of this stuff so I could go back and say, you know what? I really am just victim in the world, and it's all because of them that this is happening. But the truth is, it's because of me.
The benefits of seeing life as an illusion, or the world as an illusion, is that you don't take it seriously anymore. And when you know that, then you're free.
Feel the peace that comes without the need to judge anything, but just to be. It is not more complicated than that. That is how the business of awakening occurs.
When you see through what is not, when you see through the illusions of most of humanity, you are then free to fully be the experiencing of living. When you start to enjoy this unwinding chain of cause and effect, instead of resisting one side of it, life is a lot more interesting. Like the literal fact that the camera that we were supposed to do this shoot with was stolen yesterday. When you guys woke up in the morning and the camera was gone, nobody actually freaked. It was very interesting. Everybody just was on to the next thing, borrowing a camera, finding a new place to do the shoot. We end up doing the shoot here, which has turned out wonderfully well. And when you don't resist it, life is a lot more enjoyable because it's the everythingness of what you are all the time.
Benefits are, first of all, you get the very thing that you're looking for. You get happiness. You want to be happy, you're searching for happiness, you take on the belief, you are now happy. The other thing that happens is that when you're in this moment, you realize the miracle of this moment. This moment is an astonishing miracle. I used to not know that, I used to not believe that, and I sometimes still forget that. But when I realize that, oh my God, this is it. This is it. I'm chilled right now. I got electric shocks going up and down my body because I'm realizing this is the moment of bliss. This is the moment I've been waiting for. When you start realizing that, you are living a life of awe and wonder. Your life takes on this degree of miraculous quality that is almost indescribably delicious.
You enjoy life more when this happens. Now, a lot of people think it's about giving up things in this world. I contend that you can enjoy this world more, not less. And I know that it's good for me. That's why you should do it, unless you just want to stay separate and miserable and depressed and die.
When you see the world as an illusion, or when you see the form, or when you understand or experience the form outside of you to be formless, then the world outside of you is not determining how you feel. For most people, the world outside of them is determining how they feel every day. True freedom is when you're free from that and you can live the life that you love to live.
And you expand to the point that you have absolute certainty, which nobody can identify with by thinking their way there. This is a place that you have to expand to and have a direct experience of. When you have a direct experience of that, it is the most amazing, extraordinary, freeing, joyful, I call it creative ecstasy place that you could possibly live. So why would you want to go there? Because, to use very limited language, fun beyond your wildest imagination is there. When you get to the point that you have absolute certainty of what's really going on, and that you're creating it all and can create anything for the pure fun of playing, no limits or restrictions, that's beyond anybody's wildest imagination of what they could do while playing this human game kind of a thing. And to me, there is no better game in town, just to use the word better. I said before there's no judgment in this, but I prefer that game is an awesome game to be able to play.
We've discovered this is an empowering context to live your life from. Is it the truth? Our own direct experiences have shown us that it is. Now that you have this information, you get to choose your truth for yourself.
A pretty simple question, actually. Do you want to be free? Do you want to experience nothing but love? You don't have to consider whether it's possible or impossible. You just have to decide whether or not you want it. And that's a far more difficult decision than you now can recognize. But if you do, once you make that decision, there is nothing that can prevent that from coming to your awareness. Nothing.
Most of us are like children when a parent's trying to wake them to go to school, to get up for their day, and they just want to sleep a little more. Most of us human beings want to sleep just a little more. Please don't wake me yet.
To know that there is another option here, and to know that none of this is real, is an extraordinary release.
We're playing this fool's game. We stay in drama. We stay unhappy. We don't get the results that we want. We don't get the happiness that we want. We have to look past all of that and go to what's real, which for me, the whiteboard, divinity, God, the universe, that's source.
You can choose to say with your mind today, tomorrow, all you want.